Good morning students, myself Ashish Kumar. As we all know that we have completed our first chapter of periodic test second, that is which chapter? Decimal. Okay. Now we're going to our next chapter, that is symmetry. What is symmetry? Symmetry is between the x-axis and the y-axis. The symmetry is that the reflection of one object will be the reflection in the other object. Means, for example, we have taken the example of a kite. This is known as kite. Okay. This is kite, suppose. Then the symmetry axis will be this, because the symmetry is what that divides the figure into two halves with two equal sides or two equal things. For example, this kite divides the line segment. This is the line of symmetry because it divides the figure into two equal halves. That is, this is also the same way as in this, and this is also the same way as in this. Therefore, this is not the symmetry. The symmetry is all about the thing that we divide into two equal halves. Okay, the reflection of first into the other, we can say that. So this is called symmetry. And in symmetry we will discuss the things like line symmetry or axis symmetry I have mentioned here. Now figures with no line symmetry. If there is no line symmetry, if the figure will not divide into two equal halves with equal sides and equal angles, or suppose anything, then it will not be considered as symmetrical figure. For example, this is scalar triangle. The scalar triangle is not symmetry because if we divide this line of segment like this, then you can say that it will contain less in comparison to this. So this will not be considered as symmetric figure. Now we'll go through our next heading, that is two-line symmetry. Two-line symmetry is that symmetry which divides in which there is two lines of symmetry and it divides the figure into two equal halves. For example, we take an example of rectangle. Then this is first line of symmetry. For example, it's L, and this is second line of symmetry. That is suppose M. Then L and M be the two lines of symmetry. That is L and M. Now we'll go over next heading, that is multiple lines of symmetry. If we take an example of triangle, for example, we take an example of equilateral triangle. Suppose it is an equilateral triangle. Then equilateral triangle, we can see that there are three lines of symmetry. That is L, that is M, and that is N. So there are three types of symmetries. There are three lines of symmetries, or we can say that axes of symmetries, which divides the figure into three equal halves. That is L, M, and N. Therefore, the axis of symmetry will be three, or line of symmetry will be three. That is L, M, and N. Okay, students. Now we'll go over exercise, which considers only these types of headings that I have discussed here. So I'm just going with our exercise. So just go with our exercise. As I have again said that I have mentioned all the things in the PDF, you can easily see there, and if any problem comes across, then you can ask me in that app. Now we will go exercise 14.1. What does it do? Identify whether line element aligns with the figures or not. So in first question we can say that M is not, because M not divides the figure into two halves. Therefore M will not be the line of symmetry, L will be the line of symmetry. For example, this is the figure. As we can see that this is the figure, this is the line of symmetry L, and this is the line of symmetry M. So we can say that this L divides the segment. Just see there, this equal half and this equal half. But this M will not divide, because here it comes the shape like this and here it comes the shape like this. M will not be the line of symmetry, L will be the line of symmetry. Like this we have to do all the questions. Now I am taking the exercise. Now I am taking the next question number second. Name the line of symmetry. What are the following figures are symmetrical? The following symmetrical, for example, I am just giving the example of that kite, and kite is again in that exercise. He is saying that the question is saying that give the example of A, C, D, E. Then line of symmetry will be, then the line will be D, because D divides the line segment into two equal halves. Into two equal halves we can say that. So this and this. So D will be the line which divides the line segment into two equal halves. Okay. Next, can we name the line of symmetry of the given figure? Yes. What? N. Can you name the line of symmetry of the given figure? Line of symmetry will be N. Only N, because N is the line of symmetry which divides the figure into two equal halves. I am again saying this thing. The lines which divides the figure into two equal halves, we can say that is only called as symmetry line, because the symmetry is what is a reflection of other. Means if one is done like this, then other will be this. Means it is a reflection of this side in equal sides means. Okay. So 14.1 exercise have completed. Now I have also given the PDF. You can easily check there. Now I am going through our next exercise. That's exercise 4.2, 14.2, 14.2, 14.2. Exercise 14.2. What does it say? First question. Identify the line divides the following figures into halves. Lines. Identify if the lines divides. Yes, we have to see the figure and tells if it divides the line symmetry. If there is line of symmetry in there, yes or no. In first question we can say that yes, because it divides the stars into two equal halves. In second will be no. Third will be no. D will be yes, because as you can see that this is called an hexagon. This structure is called as hexagon, in which there are 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it divides the this hexagon into equal halves, and the line of symmetry is this. Yes, because that figure will be like this, and here it figure will be like this. So it will divide into two equal halves. Okay. Now we will go up with the question number 2. Identify the line of symmetry in the given letters of English alphabet. In B we can say the line of symmetry will be, here we can say the line of symmetry will be horizontal, because it divides this half. So half semicircle and this half semicircle. In second K, horizontal. How? In K, horizontal how? Just see this line of symmetry, this and this. Okay, horizontal. Sorry, it's vertical. Horizontal. Horizontal line will be like, horizontal line will be like this, straight, and vertical will be perpendicular. Vertical will be like this. This will be vertical and this will be horizontal. Okay, so you can easily go to question number 2 by giving the English alphabets by identify the line of symmetry in vertical or horizontal. M, vertical. How? In M we can see that vertical how? Just see this line of symmetry. It will divide this and this. So it will be line of symmetry will be vertical. In question number 2, in question number 2 in K part, we can easily see that in K part. Just see question number K. Just see question number 2 K1. Question number 2 K1. X. And then vertical also, horizontal also. How? Vertical will be, horizontal will be like this, and vertical will be like this. In vertical, if we take like this, then it will take the structure this 2, and if we take like this, then the second structure will be. So line of symmetry will be horizontal as well as vertical. Okay. In third, how many line of symmetry do the following figures have? You can do it yourself. For fifth one, the given for identify line of symmetry, and you have to identify the line of symmetry, you can do it yourself, because I have just explained it very clearly that how line of symmetry represented, how we can find the line of symmetry. Sixth one, answer the following questions. How many lines of symmetry does a parallelogram have? For the parallelogram have only one line of symmetry. How? This one. This line of symmetry. This and this. Now name the polygons which have two lines of symmetry, rectangle and rhombus. Two lines of symmetry. Which the letters in this alphabet has two lines of symmetry? H, I, O, X. You can see there. How many lines of symmetry does a circle have? Infinite. How infinite? How infinite? We can see this circle. Lines of symmetry will be like this from center. Sorry, from center we can take this. Means there are many number of line of symmetries in circle, so we can see that infinite means not countable. How many lines of symmetry does a kite have? Kite have only one. I have said the kite structure of I have just the kite of structure. This is called as kite, and line of symmetry will be like this. There is only one line of symmetry. Okay, one line of symmetry. Okay, students, clear? So I have just completed the two exercises, that is 14.1 and 14.2. I have also given the PDF. Any question concerned related to the question you can ask me. Till then, complete your work, and we will meet in our next video with exercise 14.3, which is also correlated with this chapter. So we will continue with our next video. Till then, complete your work. Thank you.